Alright, so today we're going to talk about the ear, and we'll start with the external ear seen here, and it is innervated by the great auricular nerve as well as the auricular temporal branch of the mandibular nerve from the trigeminal nerve. Alright, so we have the helix seen here, the antihelix, which is a ridge, we have the concha, which is a depression, the antitragus, the tragus, and the earlobe. Now these structures are designed for protection of the ear as well as funneling sound into the ear canal to stimulate the tympanic membrane, which is the separation between the external and middle ear. The external surface of the tympanic membrane is innervated by the auricular temporal nerve as well. Alright, so now we have our middle ear or tympanic cavity, and it is composed of a lateral wall made of the tympanic membrane, a roof made of the tegmen tympani, a medial wall or labyrinthine wall which has projections from inner ear structures into the tympanic cavity, a floor or the jugular wall, which will separate the tympanic cavity from the internal jugular vein, a posterior wall seen in orange, which is the mastoid, and then a anterior wall, not pictured here, but it will separate the tympanic cavity from the internal carotid artery, and it will also contain the opening of the pharyngotympanic tube, as well as the remainder of the tensor tympanic muscle. The tympanic cavity will also contain a branch of the facial nerve, the chorda tympani, seen here, and the ear bones seen here to move, and the stapes will transmit that pressure to the inner ear, seen here. So the inner ear is composed of a bony labyrinth in black with a membranous labyrinth in pink within that. So the oval window is stimulated by the stapes, which will create a pressure fluid wave in the cochlea, which will stimulate hair cells to transmit that mechanical sound into an electrical signal via the cochlear branch of the vestibular cochlear nerve. That pressure will then be released by the round window. Then we have the vestibule and the semicircular canals, which are both innervated by the vestibular branch of the vestibular cochlear nerve. And the vestibule will have the utricle and sacule, which are responsible for static equilibrium. And then we have the canals, which are responsible for dynamic equilibrium. All right, bye.